Yes, this week, in the space of a few days, we saw the triumph of the Argentinian Trump, Javier Milei, and then the Dutch Trump, Geert Wilders. The anti-EU right-wing populist Wilders Freedom Party won the most seats in the Dutch general election. More on that with Ralph. But the pro-freedom celebration started in Argentina this week with the landslide victory of Javier Milei. This came after years of far-left Peronist rule, which has plunged the country into crisis, with the inflation rate hitting 143% earlier this month. Argentina has gone from a wealthy nation with an enviable standard of living to one destroyed by socialist lunacy. That's why firebrand Javier Milei, a conservative, a libertarian, a vehemently anti-socialist, anti-woke outsider, won the presidential election in a landslide. It wasn't close, folks, not close at all. Now, the world's media went into a predictable meltdown, similar to when Italy's centre-right Giorgia Meloni was elected Prime Minister last year. But the election results show Argentinians, including young Argentinians importantly, have finally woken up to the lunacy of watching close to half the population live in poverty, despite being blessed with abundant natural resources. Argentina is blessed with natural resources. Javier Milei is no milquetoast politician. He is a proud outsider who has been clear in his desire to tackle the bloated bureaucracy that has so poorly served the country. One of his campaign pledges was closing the central bank, and this weekend he confirmed that was an absolute non-negotiable. So let's have a look at what the rest of the bureaucracy can look forward to under Milei.
Turismo y deporte, afuera. Ministerio de Cultura, afuera. Ministerio de Ambiente y Desarrollo Sostenible, afuera. Ministerio de las Mujeres y Género y Diversidad, afuera. Ministerio de Obras Públicas, afuera. Aunque te resista.
Even if you resist, it wasn't done there. There was more. But Milei understands well that the ideological battle in Argentina and the West is not limited to economic policy. He understands the left's march through the institutions, the anti-West dogma, and the tactics they employ to destroy their opponents.
Al zurdo no le podés dar ni un...
¿Puedes definir zurdo de no?
Todos los que, digamos, los colectivistas, los que ponen, digamos, o sea, esa idea... A ver,
¿Por qué le pones de mierda?
Porque son una... O sea,
vos mezclás...
si... No, pero es que si pensás...
Pero
si pensás distinto te van a aniquilar. Ese es el punto. Es decir, vos al zurdo no le podés dar un... porque le das un milímetro y lo toma para destrozarte. Es decir, usa, digamos, o sea, vos no podés negociar con el zurdo. No se negocia. No se negocia con esa mierda, no se negocia porque te van a llevar puesto.
He needs to be a bit more passionate. I just wish he'd just have a bit more energy about him. That's an interview he gave before the election, where he also spoke about how the left used the power of the state to crush their political adversaries. I don't know if he's talking about America or Argentina there, James. I'm not sure. Let's have a look.
Como los estamos aplastando en la batalla cultural, los estamos pasando de arriba, porque no solo le ganamos en lo productivo, somos superiores moralmente, somos superiores estéticamente, somos mejores en todo. Y les duele, les duele. Entonces, como no pueden pelear con las herramientas legítimas, se apalancan en el aparato represivo del Estado, poniendo torres de guita para hacernos mierda. Y aún así no pueden.
Since they can't beat us with real arguments, they use the repressive apparatus of the state to destroy us. Apparatus is a big word.
Apparatus is good.
Yep, he's not just talking about Argentina there. You can see that happening in many parts of the West.
¿En qué locura estamos viviendo? La locura de la corrección política estúpida, donde básicamente, no, si ustedes no recitan el socialismo cool, si ustedes no son woke, entonces son violentos, son un peligro para la democracia. Vamos, muchacho.
Muchacho. We'll see in the fullness of time whether he delivers on the comprehensive reforms he has promised, or whether the apparatus of the state frustrates his agenda. But it would be folly to dismiss Milei as just some extreme far-right snake oil salesman, as The Guardian has. They're really not coping too well with this week at all. Now, Javier Milei may be colourful, but he's also a man of deep conviction with an impressive command of language. Just look at this.
Van a tener que vivir como viven los argentinos de bien. Se les acabó los privilegios, se acabó la joda. Yo no vine acá a guiar corderos, vine a despertar leones y están despertando y se van a comer crudo a los políticos chorros, se van a comer crudo a los empresarios prebendarios, se van a comer crudo a los sindicalistas que entregan a la gente, se van a comer crudo a los medios de comunicación que fueron funcionales a todos estos chorros para mantener este curro.
I did not come here to guide lambs, I came to awaken lions. He went on to say the Argentinian people are waking up and choosing liberty over slavery. As I said, time will tell if he delivers on his bold agenda, but it's worth noting the unhinged media coverage he has attracted, like Trump before him, and like Trump before him, despite being falsely labelled a fascist and a Nazi, Milei is ardently pro-Israel and plans to move Argentina's embassy to Jerusalem. There he is, waving the Israeli flag just a few days before the election. Argentina is another example of what happens when a country embraces far-left lunacy. Finally, here is a calmer Milei in an interview a few months ago, warning the West about what not to do and how you can fight back.
Que nunca abracen las ideas del socialismo, que nunca se dejen seducir por el canto de las sirenas de la justicia social, que no se dejen atrapar por esa frase nefasta que donde hay una anciana nace un derecho, pero que eso no se hace solo. Para eso hay que estar preparado y hay que dar la batalla cultural día a día. Y que hay que tener cuidado porque ellos no tienen problema en meterse adentro del Estado y aplicar las técnicas de Gramsci, seduciendo a artistas, seduciendo, o sea, la cultura, seduciendo a los medios de comunicación, o metiéndose en los contenidos de la educación. Hay que tener mucho cuidado, hay que cortarles el financiamiento y hay que hacerlos competir a la par